Okay, I wanted to demonstrate why an aftermarket 72-pin connector for a NES is not a good idea. Because one, they're cheaply made. The original Japanese part is much better quality. And two, it's just better to have original parts in your system anyways. So, just to give you a quick comparison, this is what your original connector looks like here. So you can see that there are some little holes there right in the middle of the pins. That's how you can tell that this is an original unit. This one here is an aftermarket one. Now you can see that the pins are bent up slightly and there's no hole in the middle, you can see. So what I've got here is I've got a system that I'm just in the middle of fixing up. This one right here, of course. It's got the original 72 pin in it that has not been cleaned, not serviced. It's still got the original one. This system's been untouched as far as I know. This one over here on the left side here is one that I have serviced recently and is pretty much ready to go. So I just wanted to demonstrate to you the difference between a system that has not been serviced, a system that has been serviced, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the aftermarket part into this system just to demonstrate that the quality isn't always the best, and you may not get the best functionality out of it. Okay, so first I just wanted to demonstrate how hard it is to get some of these games going in the system. It works, but it is extremely hard to get them going. So first we're going to go ahead and put our Tetris cartridge in, push that down. Maybe we'll get lucky the first time, and no, we have a gray screen. So I go ahead and fiddle around with the cart, nothing there. Maybe move it to the right a little bit, and looks like we got something there. Okay, so we got that working, and it looks like it's working without any glitches. Okay, well, you can see how that might not be ideal. Now we have Zelda here. Just going to try to get this one going. Now we might get lucky on this one as well. And no, we have another gray screen. So we can fiddle, we can put the card in and out again, maybe. Nope. Sometimes if you try to push it to the left or the right, you get lucky. Nope. Let's try the left. Nope. Let's try, you can try pulling the cart out a little bit. Okay, we got something there. Obviously that's not ideal, but it works. Now we want to try Mega Man 2 here. So we got Mega Man, put that in. Okay, well we got a blinking light there. So that's of course a no-go. We can try pushing it to the right. No, our light's still flashing. To the left. No. We can try pulling the cart out a little bit. No. And for this game, I don't believe we're going to get anything. This game, I haven't had a chance to service yet. It's a little dirtier. Yeah, and it doesn't look like we're even going to get anything with this game. So try once again, fiddling around with that. Nothing. Oh, okay, so we have a solid light there. This is a gray screen. Okay, we're back to a flashing light. Now you can see how that's obviously not going to be ideal. Now again, this is a game that needs to be cleaned. Even in a new system, it's not going to be great, but this is just to show that in a dirty system, you're probably not even going to get it going in the first place. Now we have turtles here. Pop that in. Flashing light. Maybe push that to the side. Nope, flashing light. Other side. Okay, so now looks like we got that one working. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and switch over to this system here and demonstrate the same thing. Okay, so here is the system that I have cleaned. We're going to go ahead and start with turtles. Get that in there. And we can see on the first try that worked. Go ahead and take this out. Now, mind you, again, this is the game that needs to be cleaned, so we may or may not get some graphical glitches here, but I'm confident we won't have a flashing light, and that's first try. First try, we got it working. You can see it's working just fine. Go ahead and take it out, pop it in again, and it's working, no problem. Go ahead and demonstrate with Zelda. First try. Take it out, put it in. We'll just take it out even further just to show you. And first try. Try Tetris once again. And that's first try. Now you can see how a serviced original 72 connector would be the way to go. Now I'm going to go ahead and pop the aftermarket connector that we have here into that system right there. And I will demonstrate how a aftermarket connector may be better than one that hasn't been cleaned before, of course. But it's not going to be as ideal as keeping your original 72 pin. I'm also going to go ahead and demonstrate a system here, one of my own personal systems. What I have in here is I have a 72 pin with the pins bent up. So essentially the way it works here is I just pop this in, and that works. Just switch the input here. So it just works in the up position. Now it's a little bit more reliable. It works pretty much 99.99% of the time, as opposed to maybe 95% of the time with the other system. You can see I pushed it down, it still works, but it's glitched. Let's just push that up. See, you can see that works there in the up position. So that's just another thing that you could do. I just wanted to kind of demonstrate as well. If you wanted to just bend the pins up on your original 72 pin, that's a great way to go. It kind of defeats the original functionality of it, but it definitely makes your system function a lot better. The biggest problem with the system is this functionality right here. It's not a very good design, so over time those pins kind of get worn out and they stay in a down position, they get dirty, and they just don't work so well anymore. So now I'm going to go ahead and swap over to that aftermarket connector just to show you what kind of system performance you can expect out of that. Okay, so we got our games ready. The connector has been swapped. You can see, I'm not sure if you're able to tell there, but that's the aftermarket connector. Don't mind the dirtiness, it hasn't been serviced yet. But yeah, you can see there that that's the aftermarket connector. And you can tell by the way that the carts are hard to take out, because the pins are bent up by default on aftermarket connectors. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll demonstrate with our game first. First we'll have Zelda. Now this one may work on the first time. So this one works on the first time. Not too bad. Let's go ahead and pop that out. Pop that back in. Okay, that's still working. Pop it in the down position. We get nothing. Okay, now we'll go ahead and we'll try Tetris. So we've got a flashing light there. Maybe we push it to the right. Nope. Flashing light. Push it to the left. Flashing light. Take it out. Put it back in. Flashing light. Flashing light. Flashing light once again. As you can see, we are having trouble getting this one going. Oh, but see, it works in the down position. Now you can see how finicky a aftermarket connector might be, because you don't really know if it's going to work in the up or the down position. So let's try this one again. Okay, looks like this one likes to work in the down position. Zelda likes to work in the up position. Okay, so we got glitchy graphics. glitchy graphics. Oh, there we go. Push it to the left and you got, there we go, perfect. So maybe if we can try this one in the up position. In the up position we have some graphical glitches. Okay. And last but not least, Mega Man, just because it was the dirty cartridge, and I think it's a good demonstration. So we have the flashing light here, flashing light, pop that out and in, no go there. Oh, nope, that's a flashing light. Push it down. We got some flashing light with some glitches. It's doing something. If we push it to the right, it's kind of working. I don't know if you can tell, but there's a little bit of glitchiness to it. Just a little bit. But yeah, you can see a new connector. You know, they work all right. They definitely work better than an uncleaned original connector, but you know, I would say 100% of the time you're better off going with a connector that is the original and has just been serviced or cleaned. They seem to perform a lot better. You get to maintain the original functionality, and if you want it to work 100% of the time instead of 99% of the time, just do what I did in my personal NES and just bend the pins up. I personally just sell them with the original functionality because I think people get a little freaked out when they work in the up position. So anyways, those are pretty much my thoughts and my examples of why a original 72-pin connector is the way to go. Aftermarket can be done, but it's just best to stick to the original.